Cancers, I am immediately picking up something around the number 3. Whether it's 3 days, 3 years, 3 months, 3 people, there's something significant. Let me adjust this. There's something significant about the number 3 for you guys. Let me start with this deck. Tell me about Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. There's something about a particular time, something around number, something around timing. Oh, what did I tell y'all? Whoa, what did I tell y'all? Look, 333, creativity. Know that you are supported in your creative endeavors. Trust in the inspiration flowing through you, for it is a sacred gift from the divine. You have some sort of knowledge, because the bottom of the deck when we started had oh look, 444. The bottom of the deck had knowledge when I first grabbed this deck. There's something about something that you have some sort of knowledge, but you're supposed to take that knowledge and create something, because that knowledge isn't your own knowledge. That's knowledge that was bestowed upon you by the divine. And you're meant to take that knowledge that was bestowed upon you by the divine and to create something. Whatever it is that you're meant to create, you need to know that you are protected in doing so, because there's something about, I don't know, it says here, a powerful boundary of angelic light surrounds you. It says shielding you from negativity and harm. You know what this is making me feel like? All right, so I was woken up at 3 a.m. to do this message, right? And I didn't think anything of it. I mean, I knew it was something significant, but I didn't really try to find out anything big about it. I just did my prayer and then sat down and started to do the reading for you guys. And so there was something significant about my prayer this morning as I was preparing to do your reading. And seeing this protection card is making me feel, because there was just something extra about me in this reading and my protection that I was, speaking about. And I feel like it's because of what knowledge you have and what you're supposed to do. It may be something that I don't know if people were frowned upon, or it may bring about something where, maybe you may get, I don't want to say attacked for it, but I don't know. It just seems like there's something about what you know and what you're meant to create that comes with some sort of adversity. But I'm also getting here that what you're going to create could bring about adversity as well, because you're ascending. You're ascending right here. And so there's going to be something where I feel like you're going to need to be more, what's the word? You're going to need to be more intentional around protection. You're going to be more intentional about speaking protection over your life. Or whatever type of ritual you do, you're going to need to be more intentional, because you're ascending. And as you ascend, it's like new level, new devil, because you're meant to create something very powerful, who I'm reading for right now. So much so I was woken up at 3 a.m. to give you this morning. To give you this reading. I was woken up to give you this. And I told you there was something here about 3. So I was woken up at 3 a.m. And then here is 333 showing up, which says here, know that you are supported in your creative endeavors. Trust in the inspiration flowing through you. So you're feeling inspired to do something. And Spirit is saying, we gave you that knowledge. Now we need you to create. We're working through you and with you. We need you to create. And while you are creating what we're calling you to create, know that you are being protected in the process, because what you're doing could bring about some sort of adversity. Because as you ascend, you rise. And when you rise, you're going to be met with different types of energy. Because you are someone that's here. For some reason, I'm picking up somebody is doing the Lord's work. that may resonate with someone, but that's the phrase that came to me. Somebody is doing the Lord's work, the universe work, a higher power work, something like around that energy is what's showing up. And see, even right here, the lower vibrations that you feel are not a failure, but an invitation to understand what's asking to be felt. See, this right here talks about some sort of lower vibration that wants to be felt, that wants to come into your energy. And that's why protection is right here, because there's going to be that, as it may, considering who this reading is for, what you do, what you're going to create, that's going to attract lower vibrations. We live in the world of polarity, meaning that you're going to deal with some good people that are nice, kind, and supportive, but you're going to also deal with some people that are going to be jealous, envious, and wanting to knock you down. Let's move more into your reading. Yeah, see, Temperance is coming in too. So, and even right here with this protection and the wings right here. Wings, 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 wings. I'm telling you, somebody here is doing the Lord's work. Someone here is on earth. You have 1 foot in the water, which is telling me 1 foot in something spiritual, and then 1 foot on land. So you're like someone that may be connected to a higher power. Like I told you earlier, you're connected to a higher power that sends information to you some way, somehow, whether it's through your dreams, whether it's through a guide, a medium, or a tarot reader telling you stuff, or you doing it yourself, reading tarot, however you get some sort of like spiritual information. It's going to be used to bring some sort of balance into this world. And not everyone or everything or every spirit wants you to bring balance and healing and peace. Because the angel, this Temperance card, is about peace. It's about healing. You're bringing that into the world. I'm even picking up addictions. So let's say, for example, somebody is like addicted to something, rather it's drinking, rather it's, doing something, some other substance. You could be someone that's meant to heal those types of people. Everyone is not going to be doing the same thing. For others, you could be someone that's meant to heal, be a healer by being a doctor or something. I don't know. Maybe you're meant to create something like organic, something natural, or something that's going to help bring healing and peace to people. Because this is giving me healing. This is giving me peace. You're meant to bring this in order to restore some sort of balance, because it feels like the world is out of balance. It's out of order. It feels like a lot of lower vibration is consuming the world. That's why you may be someone that has dealt with a lot of adversity, because that force, because that spirit, because that energy wants to keep the world stuck in that addiction, keep the world stuck in that toxic low vibrational energy. So when you are here on this earth to create something to balance that out, to create something to help heal those who are in that energy, you're going to be met with a lot of adversity. Look at it, Eight of Swords. A lot of adversity. Wanting to keep you bound. Wanting to keep you trapped. But you're meant to help those. So I feel like you may have went through this. So the very thing that you struggled with, you're going to help break other people free from. So let's say you struggle with an addiction. Whatever your biggest struggle is, with that you struggle with, like let's say you struggle with drinking or whatever, right? You're going to be someone to help other people break free from it. Let's say you're someone that had a string of bad relationships. You're going to be someone to help other people break free from a string of bad relationships. What you went through had purpose. And now that you're breaking free from it, Spirit say, okay, here is the knowledge that you gain in the process. We're giving you divine knowledge as well. Now you need to take that knowledge and go create. And know that yes, you are going to be met with adversity, but know in the process of whatever it is that you're doing, you are protected. Why? Because you're doing the Lord's work. You were called to do this. Some of you were called to do this. And I'm picking up an energy of someone having gone through, like, let me tell you all something. I'm picking up the energy of someone having gone through the worst. I feel like, okay, how can I say this to you guys? I don't know how to tell you all this. So let's say, for example, someone, because I'm picking up a dark energy here, and someone went through something really, really dark, and it's like changing their life around. And you may judge this, people may want to judge this person because they did something at a really low time. I don't know how to tell you all this. I don't know if this is you or if you're connecting to someone like this. Because I feel like someone, maybe they could have been strung out on something. You know what I'm picking up on? Oh my gosh. What is that? I'm being reminded of a story in the Bible of, and there's even a movie. There's even a movie about it. What is that story where Hosea, the story of Hosea having to marry the woman that was sleeping around and getting paid for it? I don't know if I can say it on YouTube. So I don't know. I'm just saying, you guys know what I'm talking about. Somebody that was paid to sleep around, and Hosea was told to marry her. Now, also, there's a movie about this as well, where this man, he goes, put it in the comment section if you know the name of the movie, where this man was told to, well, he wasn't told, but he was like a prayerful man. And he went into town and he came across a woman. She was working at a brothel and she was getting paid to sleep with other people, right? And it was her that the Lord told him to go be with. And that's what I'm feeling like here for you guys. That's why I said, I don't know how to tell you this. I said, I do not know how to tell you this because I am feeling like there is someone dark or like they've been in a dark place or they're in a dark place. However, I feel like this is someone that you're meant to connect with, collaborate with, partner up with, maybe even be married to, because it's something about what they went through and how they overcame it, how they were saved. It's like bringing someone who actually, like I said, been where people have been and then going back to rescue them. So it's like I lived that life. So if this is someone that was strung out, right? They're going back to help other people who were strung out because I lived that life. So I know what you're going through. So I know how to tap into that energy and help you heal. See, you're going to connect with another person that's like that. And that's why I said I don't know how to tell you this, because you may initially be like, I don't want this person because they went through something dark, like really dark. This could even, y'all, I just feel like when this is brought to you, you're going to immediately reject this person because of that. Because of a time in their life. But they had to go through that. They had to go through that in order to heal, in order to go back and get those who struggle with it. They had to go through it, and you're going to partner up with them. That's why that 2 cups is here. I'm seeing 2 cups, your cup and their cup, and the both of you, look, flowing together. You're meant to do it together. The both of you are meant to do this together. And I'm telling you, it feels like you both are meant to do the Lord's work together. I don't know who this person is, y'all, but you are meant to do the Lord's work together. And I feel like this is going to be someone that you are immediately going to be like, I don't want them. You may not even like them immediately. But you're meant to partner up with this person. And even right here with the lower vibration and ascension. See, it says lower vibration, but she doesn't look lower vibration. Because it feels like someone who is or will reform their life. They've changed. They've come out of it. And it's like working with them, connecting with them. You're like, no. See, look at here, the 4 of Cups. See, here's the cup. be presented to you, Cancers. You're like, nope, I don't want that cup. It's like it came multiple times. God's like, here, take the cup. You're like, nope. And then they come again, here, take the cup. You're like, no, I do not want that cup. I do not want that person. See, the Nine of Pentacles, I'll stay by myself. But see, the Lord is coming. Look, the Ace of Wands. It's like they keep coming at you, bringing this person in. It's like they're going to keep sending this person back around. And you're like, no, I don't want that cup. This is so, I'm telling you, whoever this reading is for, because this isn't for everybody now. Take it if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. But I feel like you're being connected to someone who has lived a lower vibration than you. They have done some things that you were frowned upon. They have done some things that you're like, nope, couldn't be me. And you're being tasked to partner up with this person. Because the Sun card is there. There's some sort of enlightenment. There's some sort of warmth. There's some sort of sun. There's some sort of healing that you're meant to shine into this world together. It's going to take the both of you working together, because you have something to offer and they have something to offer. But doing it together brings balance, brings healing, brings peace. And that's what I'm seeing here for you. Now, I'm still not sure what 3 is representative of. Look, see, back and forth. You're like, I'm not interested in this person. I feel like I'm telling you who this reading is for. You are dealing with someone, or you will be dealing with someone that you're gonna be like, I don't know what you're thinking, God, or what you're thinking, Source. What you thinking, ancestors? Like this person here? Yep. What else for the viewer? This could be a Sagittarius for some of you. I'm picking up on Virgo for others. Well, we got here, see, look, pausing and reflecting. You're going to be tasked with accepting a cup you don't want. It says, take a moment to step back from your current situation and carefully consider your actions, experiences, and progress, and make necessary adjustments for better decision making going forward. So you're going to be presented with a decision. But I'm telling you, with this Ace of Wands, you're going to keep getting signs, so you don't miss it, though. Even because the cups about this person are going to keep presenting themselves to you. And this Ace of Wands is telling me, even with the synchronicity, you see how 333 came out? 444 came out. You're going to keep getting those types of signs. Even though you're going to be intentional about ignoring the cup, the signs are going to be intentional about presenting themselves to you, so that you can't keep ignoring it. So then you're going to be like, okay, let me think about it. You're going to pause and reflect on it. I'm still see, look, leadership skills. It says you've reached the top of your field. See, and intelligence, through your intelligence and skills. There's something about your intelligence and skills and something about their intelligence and skills that you're meant to combine and do together. But I feel like this person is trapped right now. Whoever this person is that you're connected to, they're actually trapped. They're actually bound and tied up right now. All right. See, strong competition. This is in reverse. But remember, I was telling you something here. 3. Look at that. 3. There's something significant about 3 people. Because I started out talking to you guys about 3. And what's right here in this picture? 3 women. There's something significant about 3 women for someone. Something significant about 3 people. We got competition, but it's in reverse. There's something that you're not seeing and you're not supposed to see, because they're headed in a different direction. You see how upright they're coming at you, but then now in reverse, a different direction, because there's protection around you. So whoever this person is that's bound, I feel like they're the ones that's bound to these 3 people or 3 women, or there's something significant about 3. Because remember, I kept saying 3, it's attached to this person. And I feel like you're being separated from them right now because of that energy. So even though you're right here in Ascension and the 9 of Pentacles, you're meant right now to hone in on your leadership skills, because this person here is bound to something that they're not seeing, but it's not for you to come in and intervene. See, even right here, it says stillness. Again, confirmation. Didn't I tell you you're going to keep getting confirmation after confirmation? Even the numbers are lining up. 2, 3, and 4. You see? 2, there's 3 right here, and then there's 4. 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4. You're going to see numbers after numbers or some sort of sign after sign. But you're meant to be still right now because I feel like there's something over here. You see, even right here, it says your angels and guides walk beside you, affirming that your energy is in resonance. See, with your highest timeline, your energy is in resonance. This person's energy isn't, because they can't see yet. And there's something here that they're not seeing, whether they choose not to see. I don't know. But there's something around them that they're bound to, that they're not seeing. But it's not your place to go over here and intervene right now. I feel like you're actually being prepared to, when the time comes, because you're going to have to make a decision at some point. When the time comes, to be accepting of working or partnering up with this person. But they're caught up. They're trapped in something right now. And they're not, maybe they're not aware of it, or maybe they're choosing not to be aware of it. But your only job right now is to be still. It says the noise of the world cannot reveal what silence already knows. Turn inward and listen through your heart. When it comes time to make a decision, turn inward. Pause and reflect. Listen to your heart. But this stillness is also talking about being still. There's something here, because Temperance is right here. I'm going to deal with your cup, and I'm going to deal with their cup. This is making me feel like God is saying, I'll deal with you, because I want you to create. But over here, I'm going to deal with this person too. Let's pull a card and see what's going on. Their land is drying up over there. And I feel like, look, even right here, timing is everything. It says it right here, timing. And it's right between 3 and 4. But there's something here about timing. And look, see, abundance and wealth. Even your abundance and wealth. Timing is everything. Let me see what's going on over here. Because I feel like here, you may not be aware of something. Because blindfold is on here and blindfold is on over here. I feel like there's something going on over here that you're not aware of. Not just because you know, obviously this is someone else's life. But I feel like you're being kept protected from being aware of something. That's what it feels like. You're being shielded. You're being protection and shielded from something over here. Connecting with this person at the right time. It's about timing. It's about timing. It's not the right time to connect with this person. Because they're being prepared. They have to be prepared. And they're at the 8 swords. They're not quite at the 10 where it's over with for them. And you're at the 9. Once you create, I feel like maybe once you get to that, the 9 pentacles. And then we got here abundance and wealth. What you're going to create is going to bring in abundance and the wealth. You're going to create something that's going to bring in abundance and wealth on its own. It's not going to come connected with them. You're going to first bring in your own abundance and wealth. I don't know what that means for this connection over here, because maybe timing is everything. Maybe they're trying to be patient and give this person time to catch up. I don't know. Tell me about this person over here. Because I don't know. I don't know what's going on over here with them. And maybe you're not meant to know. Yeah, see, I told you the 2 of Cups. Here it is. Now, the thing about it, though, we got here the Fool, and then the 7 of Wands, a Tower. There's something, there's something going on over here. You know what this makes me feel like? They built a 2 of Cups, a partnership. That's what happened. They built a 2 of Cups and a partnership with the competition. They went back to the competition. I couldn't understand what was going on over here. They went down a new path. That's why that abundance and wealth. If this person don't catch up, that's why it's like God is saying, you keep moving. I'm going to deal with this person. You keep on moving. You're going to build abundance and wealth on your own. It's not, your abundance and wealth is not connected, but there is some sort of working together that you and this person could do. But this person took a leap to partner up with the competition. I don't know why, but they did. They partner up with the competition. But what I'm not understanding is, what does this have to do with you and them coming back together? Maybe it's about timing. Because I don't feel like your story is over with when it comes to this person. I just don't feel like the story is over with. And see, look, the Queen of Cups, and look, the Four Swords. Something is going to happen over here with this person. But again, you can't see it. You can't see it. And even though, and that's what it is. It's like, I'm trying to understand what's going on over here, but you're not meant to understand. You're not meant to understand, because they went back to the competition. They took a risk, because the Fool is about taking risks. And they took a risk and went back to the competition. But they did it because they were trapped. They felt trapped. So I feel like there's more to this story that we can't know about yet. Because I saw the Seven of Wands, which made me feel like, too, they felt trapped and had to defend themselves. So it doesn't feel like this partnership. Look, even on their faces, they don't look loving. If you look at their face, they don't look like a loving couple or a loving partnership. They felt trapped. They felt like they had to go back to this competition in order to defend themselves, in order to protect themselves. Now, again, and you may not understand it, because that's what's happening. It's like they did something that you don't understand, because there's something about what's going on over here that you don't see. And it's all about timing. It will be made clear to you at the right time. Because even as I was reading, I'm like, well, I thought you guys were supposed to partner up and work together. That is true. But there's something else going on, because it's like, why would they go back? It does not mean that you and this person are not still meant to partner up and work together. It just means that there's something going on over here that you are not privy to. There's something going on over here that you do not need to know about. Focus on your own game. That's what this is making me feel like. Focus on your own creativity. Because remember, what did I say earlier? God is saying, I got you. I'm going to deal with you. I want you to create. Over here, I'm going to deal with them. I'm going to take care of this. I want you to focus on you, because there's more to this story than what you even know. So when the time comes, because it said timing is everything. Because it may even look like you're not supposed to be with this person because they went back to someone. So you may be thinking, wait a minute, I'm not supposed to be with this person. They went back to someone. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. That's why it's saying focus on you. Everything will be revealed. Everything will be brought to the light when the timing is right. I'll catch y'all in the next reading. Bye.